Okay, so in today's video, I'm gonna tell you how you can install Android on this S998 smartwatch. First of all, you will need to install the MTK USB driver and ADB fastboot driver and platform tools. I think there's already a lot of video covering how to do it. I won't need to do it again. First, you need to put this command in the command prompt, and then you can run this auto installer and it will be done. I will include all this in the description. Secondly, if you have done anything wrong with any of the steps and you break your device, now you will start following from now. If your smartwatch is out of the box condition, you won't need to follow this, but I will first return it to stock so I can show you how to flash it again. First, you need to select the download agent. You can just choose the MTK all-in-one in the Flash tool folder. Secondly, you need to choose the getter file, which is in the stock system images folder. Then you will load all the files. Select format or press download. Then press download. If you have installed all the driver correctly, now you can start flashing. First, turn the device off. After it's truly off, you can just plug it in without pressing anything. The flashing will start. You can see here's the preloader port. This flashing will take a while. Okay, now the flashing is finished. You can just unplug it and turn it on. It will take a while to boot up. As you can see now, stock firmware has booted. I'll just go to setting and enable USB debug. Stock firmware is very laggy because the processor is weak. Also, the stock firmware has Google Apps built in, so that definitely doesn't help. Okay, now we can plug it in. Okay, it's working now. We need to first unlock the bootloader. Turn the device off again. Open this MTK client. First, we need to install a USB driver for MTK client. You can just run this USB DK. It will install automatically. It can sometimes be a bit tricky, but you can find a lot of tutorial about that too. So just open this MTK client. Okay, it is opened. It's sometimes a bit tricky to get it on the first try. First, you turn it off. Second, you need to press the home key, then plug in, and then release the home key. I will do it now. It seems like it worked. It says device detected. Okay. Seems like it have worked. Now go to press. If you want, you can select all the partition and back it up. Of course, except the user data is the tool state. This is useless. You do not back this up. You can back up other ones. But I have already done it, so I won't do it again. And I will leave the stock firmware available for download. So go to Flash Tools and unlock bootloader. Okay, the write is done. Or we can close it. Or we can unplug the device. Okay, now the unlock is done. You can turn it back on again. This time you will see this DM verity corruption message. Say your device is corrupt and will power off after 5 seconds. So now every time you turn it on, you need to press the power button one more time and it will become this orange state text. That means it's successful. You have unlocked the bootloader. There is way to remove the text, the DM verity corruption, but doing that will actually cause some problem after you flash the firmware, so I recommend to not do it. Okay, have already got it in ATP. We just need to put it into bootloader directly. This is Android 11 device, so it is dynamic partition by default. So to flash the boot, we need to be in bootloader. The flash system, we need to be in fastboot D. Basically, there is super partition which contains vendor and system, and the system and vendor partition size will be just enough for them, and every time you flash you need to resize the partition in fastboot D, because in fastboot there's no Linux system, you cannot resize the partition. Okay, we need to flash the rooted boot first in this stage. Just like you would do with any other phone. I patched this boot with a modified version of Magisk, so it can be hidden from root detection apps. You can also do it yourself. The stock can patch the stock boot yourself. Okay, the fastboot driver is gone again because it's Windows things. Okay, the flash completed now. Okay, so if you want to patch it yourself, just go to the stock system image. Here is the stock boots.img. Just put it in Magisk app on the device and patch it. You would get the patched img after. Okay, now we can reboot to fastboot D to flash system. Again, the 5-second warning will go up every time you boot, because fastboot D is also it's a part of recovery basically. So it will also need you to press. Okay. Because the partition is dynamic, the total size of all the system cannot be changed. It is 3.8 gigs on this device, and vendor uses 500 megs, so there's 3.3 gigabytes of storage there for system. Because this is a B-partition device, by default, the size is split between two, but we want as much as possible in this case, so we need to delete all the partition that it comes with. We only use the partition A. All of the comments I will put in the description. Now we can start to flash system. Actually, a lot of GSI can be booted, like any Android 13 to 14 ones. Those are more stable. It can boot, and Lineage 18, 19, those can also boot, but with various problems. There is later Android 10.8, but in that version of Bluetooth is not working, so I choose this one. It will take a while to copy the file from USB to the device, the watch. Okay, the flashing has started. It will take another long time. Just wait for it. The flash is almost finished now. It has finished. I do not know what I did record it, but basically I just flashed the system and now it will take a long time to boot. I will pause again. Now it has entered the boot animation and ADB. And we should not factory reset in fast boot because in fast boot it will cause problem with encryption and system won't be able to boot again. As you can see, there's problem with the boot animation, but it doesn't affect the use. You can probably fix it, but the system is probably read only. I'm not sure about that. The boot is completed now. We will do a factory reset now because a dirty flash, a lot of problem like system keep crashing. You can see we are rooted now too. Okay, we'll basically do a reboot and take a lot longer to boot. This time I will skip to when it has booted again. Okay, it has now booted again. I will now switch to screen capture on the device because ADB is on now. Okay, we can now set it up for real this time. It change to Chinese again. I need to change it back. If the system UI thing happen again, you should not set it up. You should just do a factory reset immediately again, because the previous one didn't went to plan. It sometimes happens. Just give everything and do a factory reset. Again, I will be right back after it's done. Okay, I'm back from factory resets again. I hope it doesn't crash this time. Seems like it's good so far. The internet's also working fine. We can really set it up for real now. Okay, so in this stage, the system is functional. It's the first boot, so it's kind of like it has to be expected. It will be better later. We will do a reboot now because to install the super user app after factory reset, it's needed. Okay, we are back from reboot. We can now install root management app. I use this Kishu mask, which is modified Magisk, which is more undetectable. You need another reboot, so yeah, we'll be right back. We'll enable Magisk. So at the same time, same reboot, do everything. Yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, after another reboot, we have working root now. They installed. So now it's already usable, but there is still some problem in the system for GSIs in general. The Wi-Fi is working, including 5G. The hotspot is working, but it can be used with at the same time with Wi-Fi. This ambient warning error 0x10, it actually means the MAC address is not written. But because after Android 12, the MAC address is generated in the Android system, it's not related to the NVRAM. You can see the MAC address is generated normally. And if you connect to another network, a new MAC address will be generated. So this is not important. You can just ignore it. Now the Bluetooth is not working. It turned off automatically. And the phone is not working. The phone call isn't working any GSI. You can try it. any GSI it wouldn't work, because I can go to the phone app, type this, and go to phone information. The IMS service status, you can say it says not registered. These two problems need to fix in settings. Go to this PHS triple settings, mix features. Screen mirroring disconnected. Go to Bluetooth, enable the system-wide BT. Bluetooth workaround, select MediaTek, and after reboot it will work. For the phone call, you need to enable this too. And IMS feature, click one of every option. Click every option once, and here it will says downloading IMS. Wait a while. You say IMS installed, then do another reboot yet again, and everything will start to work. Okay, we are back from reboots. We can now check again. Okay, I missed some of comment. You can see it's working now. Voice over LTE is available. Means the call will work now. Okay, now we can test the Bluetooth. We'll connect. Bluetooth mode. Connect to a speaker now. It can pair normally. Can also play some music. I need to unplug from the screen capture or it will not work. You can see it is connected. It's working. Bluetooth connection working perfectly. Okay, so another thing, if you want to double tap to wake the screen on this device, you can do it in CR Droid. I'm not sure if you can do it in stock, I didn't test it. Go to MISC feature as always, go down to the button, enable it, it will work. I should show it. Start the device, go screen capture. You can see, double tap the status bar will sleep, double tap it again, will wake, works very well. Okay, that's it for today's video. With roots and custom DOM you can do a lot of things, a lot more than what the stock DOM provides. And as you can see, it's much smoother with the custom DOM. So index as much. It's still not perfect because this CPU is just weaker, but it's already way better. Okay, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Bye.